Brent, let's talk about the social side. Did you feel integrated into the squadron? You weren't just the token Navy guy, it's like, oh, give him something to do, but did you feel part of like the original squadron?
Absolutely. Now, let's not kid ourselves. I mean, the first couple of days,
Yeah.
I definitely gave the squadron some laughs. Um, and again, going back to where the Air Force and the Navy don't share the same terms about anything. Um, the squadron commander in the Air Force squadron is called the boss. In the Navy, it's the skipper, and I called the boss the skipper one time. That hilarity ensued. They were good spirit about it, and I would, always use the wrong term or say something dumb or whatever. And then the Air Force has got rules and regulations for like everything.
Yes.
And and I didn't know any of them. I figured if I colored outside the lines, I'd get in trouble. I colored outside the lines one day unknowingly. I came to work on Thursday, and the schedules officer comes around and goes, "Hey Guido, you're leading this four ship tomorrow, Friday." He goes, "I need you to save gas." And you guys are going to do the flyby for the University of South Carolina graduation.
Ah,
And I'm like, cool. They go, you've done one of those before. Always lie. Never tell. If it's a good deal and oh yeah, I did that all the
of
time.
course.
Back, it's like, did the flyby at the Super Bowl, just whatever. Just it was going to be fun. Lie and say you've done it before. So I go back. I got my 1 to 50,000 charts. I go, hey, here's the phone number to air traffic control because this is up in Columbia, South Carolina. So call them. Go through the deconfliction, which was going to be challenging because of where the football stadium where the graduation was going on and where we were going to have to approach from conflicted with the approach corridor for the airport in Columbia. So they're like, hey, can you kind of work this timing and everything? I'm like, gosh, I don't have enough else. Call my point of contact at the university. It was an Air Force ROTC cadet. He was like, he thought it was going to be the greatest thing in the world to be like, talking to an F-16 guy. And I'm like, oh my gosh. But I'm like, hey, it's, throw the rule book out the window. So I get the guys together. We're briefing. The actual mission brief we cut kind of short because we were saving gas to do this flyby. Then one of the guys pipes up and he goes, "What formation are we going to fly over in?" I'm like, we fingertip. He goes, "Can we do a diamond?" I'm like, "Hell yeah, we're going to go do the diamond." I'm flying a. I'd never, I'm like, and I'm once again lying about everything. Oh, sure, we do that all the time.
Yeah,
Like, never done this before. So, finish the mission, check in with Columbia approach. Um, talk to the point of contact. We're ready, sir. Push. Throw the boys in the diamond, and we come over. I'm not going to say how low we were. I turned off the radar altimeter because I didn't want to listen to that bullshit. We were absolutely hauling the mail. Made sure that everybody in the stadium got to see their tax dollars at work. And everybody could hear
absolutely.
us for miles. We were over 500 knots when we crossed the stadium. So, I
Wow.
mean, you got four F-16s that close together. We were, that's like 96, 97% on the throttle in a Block 50 air to ground configured. This sounds like, a freight train going supersonic across a football stadium. We pull up, come back, land, and there's the squadron commander and the wing commander. And I'm like, hey, they go, how'd the flyby go? So, fine, sir. Point of contact. We were, real good. And the wing commander, what formation you were in? Oh, sir, we were in the diamond. I made sure the guys were tucked in nice and tight and everything. And about this time, I feel my three wingmen are like backing up, and I'm like, And so, come to find out, there is some instruction, or there used to be in the Air Force. The only people that are allowed to fly the diamond were the Thunderbirds.
No,
And
really?
so I turn around and look at them, I'm like, who knew about all this? And they're like, basically all of them knew it, but they just wanted to see what it was like to fly in the diamond. So I got grounded and sent to the tower for a day. So, but I was one of the guys, after the first thing, we had a mission to do. I was actually a flight commander. I had 10 or 12 Air Force guys that worked for me. I was writing Air Force officer performance reports.
Wow.
And which was odd, but they coached me through it. They, I was one of the guys. I was a mission commander. I led missions over Iraq. I led missions at Red Flag. My wings were a different color, and I would say something funny every once in a while. But other than that, I mean, there was just no difference. I can't say enough about how professionally and hospitable the Air Force was to me.
Yeah, that's amazing. So overall, how many hours did you get on the F-16? And obviously, you had a great time.
In the Viper, I want to say I'm 900 in the Tomcat, 600, a little over 600 in the Viper.